one might ring a bell, 47. Your target is Mark Faba, also known as the Undying. A disgraced former MI5 operative currently working as a freelance assassin, Faba has been confirmed killed by ICA agents more than a dozen times. On every occasion, he has managed to come back from the dead. We have confirmation that Faba has a meeting in the Miami Bayside Center to review details on a new target. An informant at the site has provided us with reliable intel on Faba's expected movement around the center. This information has revealed several viable approaches. As you know, our inside man is meeting with the target. Acquire the right disguise, and he'll get you inside the heart of the building. Up close and personal is risky, but favors the clean kill. Alternatively, smuggle in a sniper rifle via briefcase. The race tower is a perfect vantage point, but access is restricted. Race security is high. Get through the locked door and time your shot perfectly. Or infiltrate through the staff entrance at the back of the building. Access the second floor using the elevator shaft. Move unseen inside the weapons demo room and infiltrate as you see fit. Act once an opportunity presents itself. Or rig the room to your advantage and leave unseen. Be mindful, however. The repercussions of being exposed here would be severe. I'm confident even more opportunities will reveal themselves once you arrive on site. 47, I feel I'm repeating myself a little bit here, but please, make sure he doesn't come back. Again. Good luck.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 2 and the Elusive Targets. And today we're taking care of Mr. Mark Faba, the Undying returns. So for this one, we're going to bring with us our silenced pistol, and I'm bringing with me a lethal syringe, because up until the very last moment of this challenge, I was planning to do exactly what I did in the last one.
He's waiting for you in the reception area. If you like, he can lead you to a meeting where Faba will be in attendance. What you do from then on is up to you. Be mindful, though. He will not wait around for long.
Right, so, right from the start, off the bat, what we've already done is got up from our bench, made our way into the Kronstadt building, around to our left into the cloakroom, and acquired ourselves a change of disguise there. So now we're going to take out our silenced pistol, and we're going to take out the camera just above the entrance to where we're going, and talk to this guy.
Must be Dave ready.
Ah, yes. You're the one I've been expecting. The special guest.
I am.
Okay, so like I told your superiors, I can get you inside the meeting, but that's it. What you do from there is up to you. Got it?
Just how I like it.
All right. That outfit looks appropriate. Now let's go. They're expecting us upstairs.
Right, so with the conversation now taken care of, we are just going to run on ahead of this guy.
Looking good.
Last time we walked with him and went right up to meet Mark Faba, aka Sean Bean. But today we're just going to run straight on ahead of him, and instead of turning left towards Mark Bean, or Mark Faba, Sean Bean, we're going to run directly to the weapons lab, or the office right at the back of the weapons lab, which is right here. Close the doors behind us, and in the next room there are 3 scientists, 2 in white lab coats, 1 is in a blue lab coat, and he's the guy we're after. He will make his way into this room very shortly, and when he does, we can close the door behind him, knock him out, hide him in the crate that's behind us, and take his outfit. So here he comes now. And like I was saying at the beginning, I was planning at the beginning of this to do a carbon copy of the Undying, which was to poison Mark Faba. But at the very last second I changed my mind, so I don't end up poisoning Mark Faba. So with the technician scientist guy unconscious and in the box, we're going to make our way into the lab. We're going to close these doors here. And this lab technician here is going to go into the other room, which isolates him. And we can then render him unconscious. And And we're going to drag his body into the next room where there is a convenient cupboard. So that's him nicely tucked up. What we're going to do now is make our way back into the lab and take out the remaining scientists. So that's our work area now clear of eyes and ears. So we're just going to drag this guy into the cupboard with his friend. And we're almost ready. Now we've got plenty of time to do this. You know, I've rushed on ahead, but you can actually go and meet Mark Faba and still have time to get all this done. So with the last of the scientists tucked away, we're going to approach the desk in the lab that's covered in armory. And we're going to take a couple of the weapons, any weapons will do, and we're just going to place them on the floor here by this yellow line. And when Mark Faba and I have our conversation, he will enter into the lab via this room here, and he will spot those guns, and his two bodyguards will then take those guns away. So at this point we're going to wait around for about a minute for Mark Faba to arrive. And then we're going to engage him in conversation.
Possibly the most elusive man in the history of the ICA.
Mr. Faba.
Yes. You're the weapons designer.
Absolutely.
Smashing. Let's have a look at what you've got. I know the designs I sent were unique, but I figured you would appreciate the challenge.
I'm always up for a challenge, Mr. Faba.
So, where to begin?
I'll leave that entirely up to you, Mr. Faba. I'm all about freedom of approach.
Very well.
Right, so he's now going to make his way into the lab, spot the guns, and instead of the two guards just going and taking the guns and taking them away, because they've begun moving as well, these guys get themselves into a nice little dance routine where they just keep doing this, move a few steps, stop, until eventually one of them gets bored, stands still, and then Mark Faba can tell him about his gun. The other guy then resets, and he will then get informed about the other gun, and then we are free to move on. So as I said, all the way up to this point and beyond, I'm still planning to lethally inject Mark Faba, and it all hinged on this moment, whether these two guards will take these guns away. And I know they've got quite a way to go with those guns, so we have time, if they go together, to try a different approach other than the lethal injection, which they have done. So we're going to close the door behind that guy, and we're going to stab Mark Faba with a pen. So once we've got him down,
hopefully this will be the last time we have to deal with Mr. Faba.
we do have to hide his body,
transferred now, 47. Time to find an exit.
because that was definitely not an accident kill. So with Mark Faba's body now safely tucked away, all we have to do is run for the nearest exit. There are no enforcers, no cameras, no inconveniences at all to worry about, apart from the one fact that the nearest exit is a mission away. So we've got to run all the way there. So there you go, that is, I believe, the 6th or 7th elusive target now. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.